It's daytime with Aston Avery, and joining me right now, one of my regular contributors, Stephen Smith. He's all festive fine, I have to say there, Stephen.
Good morning, Aston. Have you got a Christmas jumper on?
It looks like it. Anyway, so yes, I have.
Very nice, very nice. Is that one for your mum's range, or
It's not for me mum's range, I'll tell you that for a fact. Anyway, it's
you know the amazing Christmas things out there? I mean, I went into Tesco's and they have a clothing range, and the jumpers there were really nice for Christmas. So it's well worth checking out. And Primark. In fact, this little top's from Primark.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
got gingerbread men on it.
To be fair to Primark, they do a lot, I have to say, festive stuff as well at this time.
I know. They do a really good range.
And joining us right now, Stephen, of course, is our regular agony answer.
Yeah.
That's Heidi Gammon. Welcome, Heidi.
Good morning, Aston. Good morning, Stephen. Lovely to see
Morning,
you.
all pretty and pink.
I have got a Christmas jumper on, guys.
Oh, I can see it.
I do.
Pink.
It's pink at the top.
Very
you know,
nice.
girly.
We've all gone festive. We didn't even call each other to check, did we?
I know. Can you believe that? We've all got our Christmas jumpers on.
Psychic Christmas.
I'm feeling
That's what
very
I say.
festive.
No. So, what are you doing at the most wonderful time of year, Heidi, especially on the day itself there?
We like to be at home. We have a huge turkey with all the trimmings, and we just knuckle down and put our Christmas jumpers on and put the fire on and just relax, really, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, be
What
really
about
nice.
what about New Year? What are you doing for that, Heidi?
I normally go away New Year actually, but we'll see. We might go to and I don't know where we're going to go yet, but we might go to the coast and get a bit of sea air, which is always lovely.
Well, no, I like
coast.
going to the coast. So it's really. Are you making any resolutions?
Oh, same one as usual, Stephen. Every year it's the same. Every year I think I'm going to pass my driving test this year, and I never do it. So I really do have to get onto it next year.
You're so good at everything you do. If you put your mind to it, you'll do it. I failed 3 times, mainly because of it was all because of nerves. You know.
Yeah, same.
I
I've
had
done
one of these
4.
horrible stuff. Well, Aston, what about you? What are you doing for New Year? Any resolutions?
Obviously, just be myself. That's one aspect, really. But then, of course, is carrying on being me, of course. That's my biggest resolution.
Not to go vegan.
No. Do I say that?
Right.
You no matter if you try and make me go there, it's not going to work, Stephen. So, what about you, Stephen?
Well, for this Christmas, I'm actually having a vegan Christmas. I'm going to friends that are vegans, and they're doing a Wellington that's made of mushrooms, and all the trimmings and everything are all vegetarian. And as for resolutions, well, there's just no point because I'm quite happy as I am, to be quite honest, and I'll just break them if I go into it.
So we'll crack on here, Heidi, because we've got some questions for you. And the first one, this is from Diana, who's listening online in Uxbridge here. They've put, "Dear Heidi, hope you are well. Their son is coming over with his girlfriend for Christmas. They're a lovely girl, but not really their kind of person there, although she does make their son happy. Lunch is going to be a problem as she's vegan and they're all meat eaters, making it worse. And they often talk about animal cruelty whilst eating here. Now, their son has decided he wants to go vegan too. They will make a nut roast and vegetables for them, but is it acceptable to tell them that they don't want to hear about animals and cruelty at the table?"
I mean, this is a tough one, isn't it? And the food is always the most important thing at Christmas, I feel, isn't it? So it's a big situation to deal with. But I think you're being very considerate by preparing your vegan dishes, and I think it's perfectly acceptable actually to set a few boundaries around the table. So maybe just explain kindly that you respect their choices at meal times, but you need to just save the debate for later. I think that's enough. I think you're being more than considerate. You're making sure they've got the right food that they would like to eat. Make sure they've got a lovely dessert that's vegan friendly as well. Sweeten the deal a little bit. But yeah, I think just set the boundaries.
I think there's we're losing etiquette these days.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I love people being able to speak openly, but I think there's a time and a place. And at the dinner table, there's no need to go on about animal cruelty. If they don't want to be there while you're eating that, don't come.
Yes.
And also, there's other subjects you don't talk at the dinner table. It's going to be unpleasant. You want to enjoy a nice, relaxing meal. Good for a good conversation, but just make sure it's conversation that actually goes with dinner.
Yeah, or you can always have a chat with them before the the lunch and just say, look, you know what, guys, I really respect your views, but we're just not going to talk about animal cruelty this Christmas over the dinner table. You know, let's just all have a lovely time. Don't want to get into any big heavy debates. You know, you can always set the boundary before they come round, which would be a good idea as well.
Yeah, that's the perfect time to talk about it, before you sit down for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing more upsetting than going to a lot of work over Christmas and then bang.
Yeah.
So I've got another one here for you, coming with fast and thick. Hi Heidi. My boyfriend and I like to party and occasionally take drugs. I feel it's under control at my end, high days and low days, but I'm a traditionalist when it comes to Christmas. He wants to invite 2 friends over, and it seems more focused on getting drugs in for after lunch and then the day itself. What can I do? I don't want a white Christmas unless it's snow. Just not not for me.
Oh, you poor thing. I completely understand. I think you deserve a Christmas that feels safe and joyful and full of fun and not full of the drugs. I think you need to be very honest with your boyfriend. This is going to be tough, but I think you just have to say that you want a drug-free I can't get the words out this morning. A drug-free day.
Drug-free Christmas.
That was a tongue twister. A drug-free day, and that you're not comfortable hosting a gathering that revolves around drugs and substances. If he cannot respect that boundary, then I really worry that there's a sign that something needs addressing in your relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just need to be honest with him. What do you think, Stephen?
Oh, absolutely. This is from Mike in Southend. Sorry, I didn't say that. So, Mike, here's a big wake-up call. Drugs are illegal. They're highly addictive, and it's great that you're under control and you're using them occasionally, and that's fine. But clearly, your partner is a different story, because now that's the most important thing at Christmas. A year down the road, it'll be the most important thing, full stop. You need to bang it on the head right away and have a discussion, because either way, the relationship will be destroyed. Drugs do destroy relationships.
Yeah.
And he really needs to think about it and remember it's illegal. So I'm with you there, Heidi. You just need a white Christmas, enjoy it, because it's not high days and low days anymore. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
And moving on now, Heidi, this is from Malcolm, who's listening in Basildon here. They've said, love the show, Heidi. Can you help them, please? Because their mother is a total control freak and runs Christmas like a military operation there. This year, they want to go with their friends in Cornwall. They're 19, at college, and have a part-time job. They're hinted at the idea and, sadly, she brushed it off. How does she tell her? How does he tell her?
Oh, Malcolm, this is a tough one, isn't it? Because, you know, we all know the mothers like this. We're all out there. But and I think it's hard for mums because there is so much to do. It's easy to get into that military position of organising it all because there's so much to do. But I think, you know, you're an adult now, you're 19, and part of growing up is making your own decisions, own plans. And I think, you know what, just be really direct, calm, but very kind. You know, maybe offer an alternative day. You know, I'll just be kind and say, Mum, I love Christmas here, but this year, I'm sorry, I'm going to spend Christmas Day with my friends. You know, maybe offer go Christmas Eve, go New Year's Eve instead. Can I come New Year's Eve instead? New Year's Day? Can I come Christmas Eve? I'd love to see you then. Would that be okay? You know, she might protest, but I would say stick to your guns. You know, just set the boundary with respect, not guilt, and just tell her sooner rather than later so she doesn't get loads of food in. And, you know, be aware that she might not stop being controlling. So, you know, learning to stand firm will help with this, I think.
I joke. You know, there's a little add to this, if you don't mind here. You know, sooner than later.
Yeah.
You know, you're 19 now. Mum's still controlling. Mm-hmm. You know, she's going to continue to. It's not actually fair for her either, because if she starts going down this path for the rest of your life, you're going to end up having an explosion somewhere along the line. So if you have a discussion now, she won't like it. But however, you know, you just have to brave up and say, look, no, here are the ground rules for me now. I don't want to come for Christmas. Or alternatively, it's a lovely idea, but you need to confront and sit down and say to her, no, sorry, this is not acceptable behaviour. I cannot be controlled and told what to do, full stop. I just think it's not healthy for him or for her.
Yeah, I think you need to put your big girl big
Big
boy
boys
pants, on,
pants
not big girl pants. Big boy
Oh,
pants on. What's wrong today? I can't get my words out.
well,
Yeah.
Big boy pants on, and just stand firm. But you know what? Occasionally their reaction can surprise you. I remember telling my mum that I wasn't coming for Christmas, and she was thrilled. She said, "Oh, great, now me and your dad can go on a cruise." So you know what? You never know what her reaction
Yeah,
is
you
going to
never
be.
know. Yeah, and I think it's
yeah,
great to get
okay.
it done earlier than like you suggested.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Good
Well,
luck.
so here's the next one from Paul and Cardiff. I'm going home for Christmas this summer. I came out at university. Why does everyone come out at university? Why do they wait so long? My parents are religious, and I know it will be a shock to them. Should I go down sooner and tell them privately I don't want to ruin Christmas? Paul and Cardiff.
Oh, hi, Paul. Oh, it's always so hard coming out. It's a hard thing, I think, to even say to yourself before you even say it to your friends and family. I think if you feel emotionally ready, and only you'll know when you're emotionally ready for this, I would probably go down before Christmas and ease some of the pressure of the day. It'll give them time to process it all without the intensity of Christmas Day. Choose a calm moment, be brave, be honest. That's all you can do. I'd really not worry too much about their initial reaction because they do have to adjust,
Yeah,
and that's not about you, that's about them adjusting, so just take it easy with it all.
yeah, absolutely. It's really sad, isn't it, Heidi? Straight people don't have to come out
Mhm. Yeah.
or announce it or worry how they're going to be perceived. And I think it's something we need to think about because I used to think, Heidi, oh, let's have lots and lots of empathy for the parents, etc. But you know what? They're lucky they've got a son or a daughter,
Yeah.
and whatever their sexuality is, shouldn't be a concern. And that's what I'd love to see for 2006, 2026, not 2006, empathy and a love for people that are LGBTQ for who they are.
Absolutely.
Instead of going, oh, I have to worry and go through pain, sometimes very painful for people that are gay coming out. And Christmas time, yeah, probably not the best time to come out over lunch or something like that, make it the highlight of it. But it shouldn't be a problem. I'd like to see people just to say, great, well, and
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
let's
I
just start,
really hope they have a great reaction and not an awful reaction.
you know,
It sometimes just takes them a while to get their head around it, but fingers crossed that they will be good with it. I mean, I am hoping that in this day and age it does, we shouldn't have to do it, but I hope it becomes easier. It was certainly a lot tougher, wasn't it, when we were younger? So
a lot tougher, but again, I've never been a liar, so I've always been out. I think the doctor knew when I came out.
Just one more question here, Heidi, as well. This is from Tiffany in Brentwood here who's listening. They've put, "Dear Heidi, please help. They're going to their fiancés for Christmas. His mum and dad are nice, or his mum is nice, but his dad is awful there. But he constantly makes crude comments and flirts with them when no one is looking. What can she do? Does she tell her fiancé or just put up with it since they don't go that often?"
well, first of all, you should never have to put up with it. You should never put up with inappropriate behavior, no matter what, and no matter how infrequent the visit. So I'm just going to say that again. Do not put up with inappropriate behavior ever. You need to talk to your fiance privately and calmly about this. This is quite a tricky situation. What he needs to know what's been happening, and then the two of you can decide to handle it. He will know his dad better than anyone else.
Yeah.
So I would speak to him. I wouldn't discuss it with the dad. I would sit to him and work out, setting clearer boundaries here so that you deserve to feel safe and respected on Christmas Day. And that's really important. Your safety is really important. If you don't feel safe, I wouldn't go around there personally, but I would talk to your fiance and sort it out before you go for sure. It's not acceptable behavior.
Disgusting. People should feel safe. I mean, there's flirting and there's I mean, some people just natural flirts.
Yeah.
I flirt with everybody. I flirt with a lamppost. But then when there's a degree of that, and then moving on to the next level of, I think, when you're just downright crude, make comments and predatory. Now, predator is a completely different subject, and there's a lot of people out, men and women out there, that are predatory, and I think it's okay they cross the line. And also he's taking such advantage here because he's got the girl in a safe environment technically, and then utilizing it to be a predator, whether he's going to act on it or not. But it's his son's fiance.
Yeah, which is disgusting. And also, if you get alcohol involved on the day as well, it could all amplify that situation a lot worse. So, you know, this is what you have to think about as well.
I guarantee that her fiance knows he's a flirt and a predator.
I'm sure.
He'll have seen it somewhere along the line before. Him moving in on women or whatever. So he knows. He's probably just too embarrassed to talk about it.
And that's the thing, really, on that as well, I have to say there, Steven. But Heidi, it's always a pleasure to have you on at this time and also discuss more. And these are great questions here. How can our listeners get hold of you?
You can contact me at www.counselling-for-you.uk or Heidi at counselling-for-you.co.uk.
And don't forget Two Shades magazine.
And Two Shades magazine, where my column will be on there as well. But it's lovely to see you both. I hope you both have a lovely Christmas.
She what's it called, the article that's out on you right now, She World?
She World, yes. There's an article online about myself on She World magazine, which is online. You can catch that as well, which is also on my Instagram, counselling bottom dash, I don't know what you call it, for you. So thank you so much, though, guys.
Happy Christmas to you, Heidi, and happy
Christmas.
We'll see you in February for
New Year.
Love Tips.
I love that, for the Love Day. I love that, the Valentine's one. Lovely.
All right, darling.
Have a
See
good one, boys. See you soon. Bye.